Kaniela Iona and UH Hilo Vulcans. After this PacWest Semi Final, Coach, can you just give us an opening statement and introduce your players as well?
Yeah, first off, Jake Kozakowski here to my left, Roderick Pete to my right, our two seniors that were here with us at the tournament. First off, hats off to Point Loma. Congratulations to them. They've been doing it for years now, and they did it again tonight. So, hats off to Zach Paulson. He had a heck of a night. We couldn't slow him down. We couldn't stop him, and we had a hard time slowing him down at 35. That's a tough one, But super proud of our guys. I don't think we played our best tonight, but we were right there with them, and I thought, we wish we could have that one back again.
Well, Najrik is a team you play a lot, right? So you probably get tired of it, but I mean, it makes for some really aggressive play because teams know each other so well. But just talk about what it felt like being out there tonight for you.
What it felt like being out there tonight was, it just felt good being out there tonight. With my teammates and things like that. It's just we just couldn't put it together in the end. But as Coach mentioned, Zach got it for them. How much did they score, Coach?
Zach had 35.
Zach had 35. They scored 71. He just went off tonight, and as a team, we should have done better on him, but it happens. But I feel like my teammates, they're so gracious for the chance of just being at the conference tournament, coming to the semifinals. It's just something we just, as a team, as a program, just got to go back and tighten up on it, prepare better for next year, just get it together, and the Vulcans will be back. That's all I can say. They will be back.
Well, Jake, just talk about that. I mean, you're playing for Hilo, you're playing for a lot, your program, and what does that feel like, being a member of this team?
It's a blessing. I mean, being able to just play college basketball in general is a blessing, and this is my 6th year doing it, so to be in it for that long is just it's not an opportunity that everybody gets. But moreover than that, like just the team that we had this year, and I mentioned it yesterday, the ups and downs that we've had, and just our resilience through that. I'm really grateful to have been a part of a special team this year, and then even last year as well. Like, the thing that Coach is building here is really special, and I think this year everyone really bought in. Obviously, we didn't get the result that we wanted, and granted, we felt like we could have beat them, but it's still a blessing to see these guys every single day and to practice with them, even though we butt heads. Like, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And Najrik, just talk about that. I mean, you might butt heads with your teams, but you are really close and really tight, and that's shown even this year as well. And what is it about you think that keeps your team tight like that?
What I think is, as you said, we butt heads in practice. Practice gets crazy. Like sometimes coach is like, whoa, what's happening? Practice gets crazy, but at the end of the day, the end of practice, once we step off the court, we just throw it all away. Like, we hang out together a lot. We spend a lot of time with each other. It doesn't get enough, I can say. We just keep hanging out, keep getting tighter off the court. We just keep meshing as a team, and I feel like that's it. We gotta mesh on the court and off the court.
This is a tough conference, and it's to get kids to Hilo is not easy. You're a unique person, right, to want to go to a place like Hilo, which is beautiful and unique in its own. But just talk about what it is you think for Jake. For a coach to be able to get those players, what kind of athlete really thrives, you think, at Hilo?
Well, I don't know if when coach is recruiting, he's looking at athletes more so than he's looking at the type of person he's wanting to bring in. Like this might sound a little corny, but the aloha spirit is a real thing that people who come to Hilo try to live by. And like when you go to Hilo, you meet the people, you're in the community. Like you can really feel that. When you play at the Civic, you feel that, and so. I think all of our guys, we all play a certain style and we have certain qualities physically and athletically that we bring to the table, but I think we're all, a group of guys who have the same morals and values, and I think that helps us play together, better than our physical qualities and our skills. So when you say what type of person wants to come to Hilo or what type of person does coach recruit to Hilo, I think it's just, a genuinely good-hearted person who wants to win, who's not selfish. Nobody's perfect. Obviously, we all have our ups and downs, but you know, puts the team first above himself and just wants the best for that. Obviously, we all want to win, and you know, I think that's the main goal.
Well, Coach, you know, you're building something here, and I know it's something that's personal to you because of being from the island, but just talk about just this journey that you've been on and coming up to this point and how proud you are to see where the program is.
Yeah, I'm fortunate every day to, wake up as a basketball coach at University of Hawai'i Hilo. I'm super lucky to coach these two guys. Like I told the team, I just wish we had one more game, just one more game because they're a joy to coach, and they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And as long as we keep bringing in guys like them that are unselfish and they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves and help build this program, then I feel like we're going to continue to compete for championships. We got to keep knocking at the door, and I'll keep saying that until we bust through, but when we do, it's going to be off the foundation of what guys like these guys have brought to the program, so this isn't all for naught. We didn't get the win tonight. We don't get to advance, but you gotta keep going, and when we do cut the nets, these guys will take a share of that too.
Coach, I just want to say it was truly impressive. I mean, because the box score depicts one picture, just in terms of it was very clear that they were making an effort to try to take out Jake from the ball game, as they had done in the first two matchups. But the fact that, there were several key categories that did not go your way, and then a Herculean effort from Paulson, and you guys still only lost by 6, just that the Vulcan spirit that was clearly on display tonight. So I just wanted to tip my cap to you guys.
Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, well said.
Thank you so much, Coach. Guys, see you next year.
Appreciate it.